I got diagnosed with microcephalic. Something because my brain is a bit smaller, that's what it's called, microcephalic. Then I got learning difficulties as well. Growing up, I've been a bit tough with that as well. School wasn't the best. I used to get bullied. About 16, I went to college, tried to do paint and decorating. That wasn't the best, I was getting bullied in there again. I just left. No, I'm not going back, I'm getting bullied, it's not fair. Why am I getting punished and I'm not them all the time? Now when I got to like 18, there was nothing for me to do.
Met Stuart probably 12 years ago when I first joined St Stephen's, and he was fairly shy and quiet, and probably took me actually quite a while of being in the church to get to know Stuart.
And he was extremely underconfident. So he was being bullied quite a lot at school. He just was not a happy teenager, really. He didn't know where he fitted in and belonged.
I used to go to a youth club, and then I stopped because I was getting too old by this time, like, there's nothing for me to do. Then I used to just try to help out more in church, and then I used to try to do more volunteering. I was the first Eden member of the team volunteering. I got asked by Sarah and Jimmy, and I never heard of it. They explained it, and oh, that sounds good.
Being part of the Eden team has really seen Stuart transform. He was looking for something more in church, so he was one of the first to sign up. He got there, and then over the last 5 years, it's just been this journey.
A lot of people see me grow in confidence and speaking, and now I can't stop talking.
Completely different now. He's confident, knows who he is in God, has got confidence in himself, believes in himself, and that goes further because he helps so many people.
I pray every single day in the morning with church, and it's really amazing. And also, prayer walks are an amazing thing. It clears your mind with the fresh air, and just listening to God out in the open, just like what Jesus did. That's what we want in our community, more people joining in prayer.
His impact in the team has just rocketed, it's taken off. He's so confident, he fills the meetings full of chat and with prayer. He's always out there to be one of the first people to be out there sharing.
I like sharing the gospel with all the people, and gospel works, and telling the word of God, or our story, how we became a Christian, things like that. That's what I want to be doing in my life.
And he just knows that that's part of his call, part of his journey of being a Christian, is actually about what he can do, what he can give into the community. And it's just constantly thinking, how can he grow in who he is? And he does that by being more and more of a servant.
And he's got a story to tell, because actually he's come from that point that a lot of people feel sort of underconfident, and that they haven't got anything to give, and people are being horrible to them and things like that. And he can tell that story of coming through that, and being just a fantastic community champion.
It's incredible. Like, what he does now, week in, week out, is so superb.
In Eden, it's all about teamwork, it's all about helping each other. We're there for our community and for the family, helping people who are struggling with mental health problems, kids are struggling in schools.
Stuart is a real ambassador for God, and which in quite a tough community, it's inspiring. And actually you want more young people to become like Stuart and to catch that same enthusiasm that he has for sharing the gospel.